This is as real as it gets. Operation Tapka.
Tonight, a Rhode Island father risks everything to fight ISIS, including his freedom.
The National Guard veteran tells us he flew to Iraq to join forces with Kurdish fighters, and he did it without any contact with the U.S. military.
When he came back to Rhode Island, he was taken to prison, where he could spend the next 3 years. Steve Nielsen has the exclusive interview from inside the ACI in a story you'll see only on Eyewitness News.
It took me weeks to get in touch with Anthony DelGatto. Government officials say they can't confirm his story, but urge they don't support what he says he did. DelGatto took photos and videos of his assaults in Syria and tells us he'd go back, but there's a reason he can't. Anthony DelGatto is a Rhode Islander in combat. Despite the American flag patch on his arm, he's not fighting with the U.S.
Got away just in time. Holy
If you get injured, there's no helicopter to come get you.
There's none of that. You're basically living in the rubble of bombed out buildings.
The Rhode Island Air National Guard veteran says he felt a duty to respond to terrorist attacks across the world. That was when he found a Facebook page for U.S. veterans wanting to fight ISIS.
I emailed them telling them why I wanted to go there, how important it was to me.
Soon, he says Kurdish fighters reached out and told him to come overseas, but DelGatto was still on probation from an armed robbery conviction in Rhode Island years ago. A judge twice denied his request to leave the country.
This is as real as it gets. Operation Tapka.
He bought his flight anyway and says the FBI and Department of Homeland Security questioned him, but didn't stop him. You're a father, right?
Yes.
Why risk that?
Because, you know, it's the future of my children is part of what I'm protecting.
His friends were worried.
They were concerned that I was being set up. I was going to be captured and thrown in a trunk. And
how did you know that that wasn't going to happen?
I really didn't.
The State Department won't confirm DelGatto's actions, but says Americans have traveled and joined foreign forces to fight ISIS. In February of 2017, DelGatto says he landed in Baghdad and met up with others just like him.
There were a lot of other Westerners there. It's not
really?
Just, yes.
How many?
In my group, about 30.
He says their task was working with Kurdish and Yazidi fighters to retake the city of Tapka.
We would, form a line to the south, heavy weapons would be to the east and the west, fire, air power would come in, and then we would move forward. It was a bloody building-to-building crawl. We were urban guerrilla fighters.
After 5 months of this, he came back to America. His welcome short-lived when he was sent to the ACI for violating his probation. You understood that there was a very good chance that this was going to happen.
I knew that there was going to be, consequences for my actions, and I'm willing to accept that.
The judge who told him not to go sentenced him to 3 years for leaving the country, not for fighting ISIS.
I got involved, and I feel like I did my part. 3 guys that I was with are dead, and they're all fathers.
Yet you want to go back?
Yes, I do, because those are my friends, and I want to make them pay for what they did to them.
A State Department official told me they warn against U.S. citizens joining the conflict, saying U.S. citizens who undertake such activity face extreme personal risks, including kidnapping, injury, or death. The U.S. government does not support this activity. DelGatto's first parole board hearing is in 3 months. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.